Hey guys, welcome back to Shade Review. In today's video, we are comparing the standard and the large size of the Oliver Peoples Oliver Sun. So first off, we have the standard size, which has 51mm lenses and a 19mm bridge, and then we have the larger size, which has 54mm lenses and the same 19mm bridge. So let's go ahead and pop back on the standard size, which I actually believe is going to fit most people's faces best. Oliver Peoples tends to run their sizes a little bit smaller than the average sunglass brand, and that makes the sunglass frames a little bit more delicate and a little bit more classy, in my opinion, than the frames that are more oversized. So again, right now we are wearing the standard size with 51mm lenses, and these are what I believe are going to fit most people's face size best, and I believe that these fit my face size better than the 54mm size as well. So now let me go ahead and pop on these larger 54mm sunglasses. And here we can see they are definitely a lot bigger than those 51. You wouldn't really think that the extra 3mm would make a difference, but as you guys can probably see here, there is quite a big difference in size with these sunglasses. Now, of course, you can adjust both these sunglasses by heating up the acetate temples and just simply adjusting them and bending them to your liking. But as far as out of the box feel goes, the standard size is going to fit my face, which is a medium-sized face, a lot better than the large size. So right out of the box, they're going to be just a tiny bit tight here behind the ear, but they're going to fit very well. And I really don't need to adjust these frames. And if I move my head around, they're not going to fly off or anything like that whatsoever. Now here with the larger size, they are going to slip off just a little bit when shaking my head. And again, this is from the factory itself. Of course, I could adjust these and make them fit perfectly on my face if I wanted to. Now, the reason why I mention the factory fit is I know a lot of people are not comfortable with heating up their frames and adjusting them to their face, and I definitely get that. So that's why I'm referring to the fit right out of the box, and that's why I haven't adjusted any of these sunglass frames. Now, Oliver Peoples does make these sunglasses in a smaller size, and I believe those are 59mm lenses, but those really aren't going to fit a lot of people's face very well, and they're actually kind of rare, a little bit harder to get your hands on. So unfortunately, I don't have a pair of those 49mm sunglasses to show you guys in this video, but I really think most people are going to want to pick the standard size or the large size. The small size is really probably about 1 or 2% of the population that would fit best for. So as far as build quality goes, obviously they are both perfectly identical. One is not better than the other. They both have these really premium all metal hinges, and the etching work here that Persol does is also really amazing and nice. They also both do have all glass lenses. And I think the last thing I probably want to talk about here is the coverage from sun. So here, let me go ahead and pop on the standard size with 51mm lenses. And here we can see they actually offer pretty good coverage from sun. So here up top, we can see they make a pretty good fit. And then here on the sides, again, the coverage is actually pretty good, just as good as a pair of original Ray-Ban Wayfarers. Now with the larger size, unfortunately for my face, there's going to be a little bit bigger of a gap to sunlight in unprotected. And then here on the sides, there's a much bigger gap to sunlight in unprotected with the larger size of the sunglasses. Well, either way, I really do love the Oliver Peoples Oliver Sun. They're just a really nice and classic looking pair of sunglasses that are actually modern, as they only released these a couple of years ago. Just a absolutely beautiful looking frame. I also really do like this honey colorway. And Oliver Peoples makes a ton of other beautiful colorways that I also really do like as well. If you guys are interested in current pricing and availability of either one of these, I'm going to leave a link description down below to Amazon. Amazon has these sunglasses for like 40% off, so definitely can't go wrong with picking up a pair of these sunglasses from Amazon. There's definitely some big savings to have by picking these up there. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure to give me a big thumbs up down below, and also make sure to let me know which pair do you guys think looks best on my face. Do you guys like the standard size of 51mm lenses better, or do you guys like the larger size with 54? Again, I'm very interested to know, so make sure to leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Well, that's all I got for you guys in this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.